needs to work. And your phone needs to work even when your electricity isn't working. You know, how many people have been having storms, and this is just summer. Wait till fall starts. What we're offering you is the designer way for you to update, upgrade every phone in your entire house, because this is from Panasonic. It is done, when I say designer, look at that gorgeous, gorgeous, almost like a champagne gold color. Look at how you have that screen that is so nice and big. And then the buttons that you can actually touch individually because they are so, again, giant sized. But there's one button on here that's going to change everything. And that is a button that says call block. So that when a phone call comes in and you know it's going to be one of those sales things, whatever, a phone number you don't know, you hit the number, it blocks it. They cannot call you any longer unless you unblock them. We're gonna give you the answering service, the call block, the talking caller ID so it announces it, plus 3 additional handsets. All of this at a price of $99.95, free shipping and 5 flex payments. This is, with 5 flex payments, under $20 to get this home. Lori Leland, her parents own this system. My parents, I bought this for them. I own it.
You own it.
Exactly.
All of our parents own it.
And you know what? It's just the best.
Love this one.
It is the best phone system in so many different ways. It was so fun because I was sitting with my parents last week and the phone kept ringing. You know, my dad signed up for some donation to some campaign. I don't know what it was.
But then it sort of gets out of hand.
He is on that list constantly. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, you can block that now. He's like, oh, right, I forgot.
Oh, that's right.
It's so much fun.
Great?
It's like, that one's done. They can't come back.
It's
the
empowering.
call block is amazing.
Okay, so that is the #1 top new feature that we've added to the set of home phones. Our most popular set of home phones all year long is this Panasonic set. We love that gorgeous champagne gold. That stunning finish to it is really pretty. You're getting the big screen right here, so nearly a 2-inch screen. All the keys are backlit, so if it's movie night or if it's evening and everything, all the lights are shut off, you're gonna be able to see what you're dialing. You're gonna be able to see when someone calls in because it's glowing and backlit and just so easy to see. Then it's also really easy to hear, and we love that nice loud speaker phone, so that if you don't have a speaker phone on your current set of home phones, this is gonna be life-changing for you. You can literally set the phone right there where you're doing dishes or where you're folding laundry and still have a great phone conversation. It's a much louder speaker phone on more than most of our cell phones, so that's a great feature. But Alice is right. That real change, that real mind shift change happened when they added a dedicated call blocking button. It's a whole new world now. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but political season is happening.
No, really?
Did you notice? And the calls, are they driving you crazy? Will you please vote for our candidate? Is there any way you can contribute to our campaign? Block. All you do is block if you don't want to hear from those people ever, ever, ever again. And you can block up to 250 names and numbers, more than we've ever, ever, ever allowed you to block with the single touch of a button. And then look at this whole home system. This is why we all got it, because I don't want to have to run for the phone all the time. This actually has 4 handsets for you. You only need the 1 phone jack, so you only plug your base station wherever you have that phone jack, and then the other 3 accessory handsets go wherever you have power. They can go in the closet, they can go in the powder room, they can go out in Dad's workshop or out in the garage, wherever you want to have phone service. Now you have phone service. And one of the other really cool features to this is talking caller ID. That's one of my favorite things about it. You have a built-in digital answering machine with 17 minutes of record time. Nice loud ringers. You can mute these. Yeah, if you want to mute them, you can mute them. If you don't want them to be this loud, if you want silent times. Oh, so HSN is calling. Listen how clearly it's announcing.
HSN.
Okay, well, that's really good to know. HSN is calling, so I can wait and send that off to the answering machine. You can answer that call, whatever you want to do. But now you know from wherever you are in your house that a call has been placed and who it is before you run for it. I love that feature.
If you had any plans after the show.
Oh, it's Mike. And listen to this. I was able to screen that phone call from the individual handset. I don't have to be right in front of the base station. I can be in the master bedroom. I can be in the kitchen. I can be in any room of my house and actually hear what that message was. So since it was Mike and not actually work, we'll have to probably call him back.
Well, I think it is Saturday night.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, dinner.
I think we're into cocktail hour.
I think you're right. We're well past lunch at this point.
But this is the beauty of this phone system. This phone system is so sophisticated. You know, all day long you are on the phone. All day long, that thing is ringing. Do you really want to have to keep getting up, checking who it is? The caller ID is going to announce it. You're going to hear who it is. And if you don't want to talk to them, if it is somebody who's been bothering you, if it's just, you know, one of those sales calls, I don't know where they get your name or their number or whatever, but they just are so persistent.
True.
Somebody was calling me from someone who lived in my place 3 years ago.
Oh my gosh.
3 years ago. For 3 years they were calling me until I got this phone system and went, blocked. No longer. I'm done. That's it. That's all you have to do. But the beauty of this system is that the call block is on every single phone. Again, you don't have to get up, run into the kitchen, get to the main system, and block that call. It's all right on each and every handset. And you know, each one of these, it looks beautiful. You know, if you went into a store, I didn't even know where they sell designer phones.
I've never seen a set.
I've never seen like a really beautiful phone set because they're all like black and gray for some reason.
Very industrial looking.
Champagne gold. Enjoy looking at it. It's going to look beautiful in your home. But the functionality of this and the fact that when that electricity goes out, you still have a phone that works because it's corded.
Yes.
And at the same time, these are just going to plug in, so you have the cordless and the corded, and every single feature that you can imagine, and it's $19.99. This is our birthday special, guys. You're seeing some of the best values of the entire year because we're 39. I say we.
I think we look so much younger.
I'd like to include myself in that, but way past that. But the beauty is that these values and these features, like Lori's holding the cord.
Oh yeah, dedicated speakerphone. You've got your call blocking buttons. You have that battery backup that Alice just said to you. I mean, what an amazing feature. So listen to this.
Kind of eerie.
Phone's ringing.
It's like those horror movies, you know, when the phone's unplugged and it's still ringing.
Right. It is sort of like that. So look at this. I'm actually receiving a call and this is unplugged from power. This shouldn't be happening. It is like a movie. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, Mike, is that you?
It's me.
And you called a minute ago, too, to take us to cocktail hour?
Yes.
Okay, great. And you're buying?
Sure, I'll buy this.
See what I did there? All right, we're in, sweetie. Thanks for calling.
Okay.
All right,
I like your style, Lori.
Thank you. I kind of like drew him along until he agreed with everything that I said. I try that at home. It doesn't always work. But love the fact that you can talk to someone, place and receive phone calls, answer all of your calls normally. Even the talking caller ID worked. All of the features still work even without battery power. That's amazing. That's because we have batteries that you can put right in the back of this. So 2 AAA batteries are going to give you up to 8 hours of talking. Because let's face it, inclement weather happens. You know, you've lived in Dallas. I know here in Florida, really scary weather seasons. All over the country these days, you can have scary weather. When the power goes out, that's when the cell towers get jammed. And that's when you really need to communicate with the people that you love the most. With this system, it gives you that great peace of mind with that battery backup. I love that.
If you've had a bad phone system, then you know the problems. You know that the keys are too little, that the keys get stuck.
True.
My parents' key, that's why I bought them a system. Their phone system was so bad. The little keys would get stuck in here, and then you didn't even know it, so nobody could call you because the phone was,
not good.
You know, it's just not a bargain, okay, if it doesn't work. It's not a value if it doesn't work. This is Panasonic. This is a company that you know, a company that you've loved. I've had Panasonic since I was a little girl, and that was over the 39 years birthday thing. Panasonic is one of those great innovators, though. But when they bring you this system, you have a phone system that when the electricity goes out, you can still use because it is corded, and that matters. But you have all of your cordless phones, and each and every one of them contains all the features. Your ability to pick up messages from everywhere. Your ability to block those calls. Go on our website, okay, and check how much it costs just to add a call blocking feature to your current system. See how much those call blockers sell for, and then you have to keep adding these components. Then you got to figure out how to hook it up and this and that. This is all one system. It is $20 on your credit card today. It is free shipping and handling, and you get all of them, because I will tell you, typically, a lot of the phone systems we offer are 3 phones.
True.
And they're always $99.95.
That's true. I mean,
you're getting the extra handset, but the call block is the huge thing.
Big.
And the fact that this calls you if you have a call.
Okay, so let's talk about that.
This is kind of a crazy thing.
This is another really good one. This is your digital answering machine that's built right in with 17 minutes of record time. So this system will actually call you if someone leaves you a message on your home phone. All you do is set up a number in advance, and all of the instructions are simply laid out right in the package, but you can literally have this phone system call you on your cell phone, call you on your work phone when you have a message, and then it plays it back to you. It's pretty remarkable. It really keeps you connected to your home. So if you're someone who's always calling to check, calling to check, calling to check to see if someone has called you, then this is going to be priceless. Now look at the baby monitor feature. I actually did it while I'm talking. I'm just going to put this handset down in the room that I want to be able to listen in on. It's a sound detection feature. When sound is detected, so it heard the sound of my voice right here, this phone is now calling me on one of the other phones that I designate. So I'm getting a call from Landon's room, which simply means if I'm using this as a baby monitor, if I'm using this as a pet monitor, or even a teenage monitor, it's calling me so I can sit and listen in on that room as long as I want with that sound detector. Isn't that good?
Just stop it. Think about that.
I know, right? This one will also call you on your cell phone, or it can call you at your business. It can call and keep up with you wherever you are when sound is detected in your home. So it's almost like a little bit of a security item, idea too, that's kind of built into this home phone. But I love the fact that you can listen in. So maybe you wanted to get mom and dad or your grandparents a baby monitor who are watching your children, but you didn't want to spend $100 just on that. Every time it hears the sound of my voice, it will call me on that designated phone or on that designated line. This is a really, really cool feature. My little baby wakes up really early, but he's not quite ready to get out of bed yet. He just starts kind of talking and making some little sounds. So I can just listen for as long as I want. And then when I hear him talk at mama, mama, then I know he's ready for me to come and get him. It's a really, really nice feature, whether you're using it to monitor the babies or the pets, or like I said, it could even be the teenagers.
Or the little texting at night. I can hear that little tap, tap, tap.
Right, exactly. TV's not supposed to be on when the kids get home from school. You're going to be that smart parent who knows all about it.
Right.
Brilliant, brilliant technology.
Absolutely. This is a beautiful system. I mean, if you just looked at this and just went, you know what? It's so pretty. I want it for my home, because I don't even know where you can buy decorator phones.
Sure.
And then to get the Panasonic name, the quality, I'm going to tell you, you're going to buy it for me, it's for two reasons. You're going to buy it because it has a corded line. And if it is corded, it means that even when you unplug it, it freaks me out every time she does that, because it's like, ooh,
that
it's
shouldn't
like
work.
a horror movie. Why is the phone unplugged? And it still rings. It's supposed to do that. That's
cool.
what corded phones do. They still have the line into the wall. So it's so important to have that. But then the rest of them, I want them to be cordless, right? But every cordless phone, that's the #1 reason, because it's corded. Number 2, it's the call block. I'm sorry, but if you have ever written a check for almost anything charitable or campaign related, then you are getting a zillion phone calls. True. And you're getting these calls from people that you just don't want. I'm even starting to get them now on my mobile phone, which is why that Viper that's coming up is so important. Coming up next, our today's special, so stay tuned for that. But when you have the call block here, I don't have that on my cell phone, but I've got it here.
You have it at home,
So
right.
when that call comes in, all you do is you just simply push the button. You block the call, not just for that day. Blocked it until you unblock it. $20 on your credit card. This system is our best selling, perhaps of all time.
It really may be, yeah.
Of all time here at HSN. You guys love it so much, and you love it for the reliability, you love it for the features, you love it for that nice loud ring, and for the great big, visual.
Big visual, easy to hear.
The big buttons.
Okay, private caller. I don't want to answer that.
Don't go there.
So I touched that dedicated call blocking button that is on every single handset, and it said, are you sure you want to block? And you can just say yes or no, because maybe you pushed it on accident. It just does a quick confirmation for you. Now that name and number was added to my blocked call list of 250 numbers. And as Alice said, you never, ever, 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 ever have to hear from that person ever again. You can block block entire area codes. You can block private caller, as I just did, unlisted caller, any of those callers that pop up, unregistered, all of that. You can block it instantaneously and never hear from that person again. Now, if you change your mind about someone or something, you're going to be able to unblock it. You know, we're human beings. We do change our minds. We can be fickle at times. You can absolutely unblock whenever you want. But what I love about that call blocking feature is you can block the call as it's coming in. So if you recognize immediately that this is a number I'm not interested in taking a call from, block. If they catch you in the middle of the call, like they did me, and when they asked, do you have time for a 30-minute survey? And I said, 30 minutes is going to be way too much time. I do not have that kind of time. And I was befuddled. I had nothing to really say. You can block during the call, or after you've hung up the phone with that person, you can block afterwards. So you can block before, during, and after the call and never hear from those people again. I love that. I think that's one of the huge reasons this is a gigantic customer pick at hsn.com. All of the features are here for you. This is DECT 6 Plus technology. So that simply means this essentially has a built-in range extender. It means you can wander away from the base station of your phone from 160 feet all the way up to 1,000 feet. So you can go get the mail, see what the kids are doing outside, check on the neighbor, and probably never, ever, ever miss a call. We love the range that you're getting with this, and it's crystal clear call clarity. At the end of the day, Alice is right. We want to be able to see it. We want to be able to hear it. We want to communicate seamlessly. If you do have that landline at home and the power goes out, you're covered. You do need caller ID for that talking caller ID to work, so I want you to know that. But how nice to have it just clearly announced through your whole home who's calling. So you're not running for a call you're not interested in picking up. And with that built-in digital answering machine, you can screen all of your calls. I love this system. I know you do. Your parents do. My parents do.
I love this system.
Everybody loves this one.
I think you're going to love this system too. Get it home and try it. You have 30 days to experience it. And I will tell you, this is the first time back in, I think it's over a month that we've been able to offer to you.
It's true.
Already, a third of our entire quantity for our birthday month, it's already gone. Don't waste your time on a different system. Get this home. It's beautiful, but it is beauty and brains all put together for you. And today on our 5 flex payments, because typically we do 4, but for the birthday month, we're going to do the 5 flex payments and that free shipping. You will love the system. It's going to work so beautifully. I love you in that.
I love you. Thank you. I love you in your green. You look so pretty.
Okay, we're going to continue on, but have you heard the big news about Serena?
I did hear that this morning.
Okay.
Congrats.
Not only her second in a row Wimbledon championship, but also she and her sister Venus today won the doubles as well. So congratulations to Serena, part of our HSN family right here at 8, and we are just delighted to congratulate her. She's going to be back in a little bit later this month with a Today's Special, but right now, coming up in just a minute, something you love and have made a bestseller.